So, during the State of the Union address, Trump once again brought up his make-believe claim about him ending 8 wars since he took office. He's repeatedly claimed to be this champion of peace, when what Trump has actually done is repeatedly threatened to take over Canada and add Canada to the U.S. as a new state. He threatened to take over Greenland by force if Denmark won't sell it to the U.S. He initiated an attack on Venezuela, a sovereign foreign country, and used our military to physically kidnap Venezuela's president, and says that he did it to stop drug boats from coming from Venezuela and flooding the U.S. with drugs. Oh, and to save the Venezuelan people from a terrible dictator. But he completely took this upon himself to do all this. And he did it, honestly, for access to Venezuela's oil and resources. Trump himself said that the U.S. would run Venezuela until the transition could be made. The transition is Delcy Rodriguez in the form of a puppet government, really, serving our interest. And that equates to taking over a country. And when the person acting as our president takes over a sovereign foreign country with military force, the U.S. loses leverage when it comes to diplomacy with other countries. These aren't the days of imperial expansion and days of colonizing already established countries or people. When the United States sets this kind of example by doing these things, which is really Donald Trump doing these things, this gives a green light for this kind of behavior to other major world powers like China and Russia. That is fine for them to start taking over territory from the countries they want to take over, like Ukraine or Taiwan, and the U.S. wouldn't be able to say anything. Because of the actions of a Donald Trump, you can potentially cause a scenario where the major world powers basically race to carve up the planet and add countries to their empire so that they're as strong as they can be against other competing powers. And I know how that sounds, but given what we know, is it really that far-fetched? This is only the beginning of year 2, and unfortunately, there's no telling what other things Trump has planned that will have international consequences.